In this video, we are going to learn how to use Google Sitekit plugin in WordPress. Google Sitekit allows you to add various Google tools and services to your WordPress website, such as Analytics, AdSense, Page Speed Insight, etc. So let's get started. As you can see, we have a WordPress website over here and we have logged into its admin dashboard. The first thing that we are going to do is go to Plugins and click on Add Plugin. We are going to search for the plugin over here. We're going to write Sitekit, and here is the plugin. Sitekit by Google, Analytics, Search Console, AdSense, Speed. It's called the one-stop solution for WordPress users to use everything Google has to offer to make them successful on the web. As you can see, the plugin has over 5 million active installations, and it's also compatible with the current version of WordPress that we are using. So to install it, we are going to click on the Install Now button and wait for the plugin to install. The plugin has been installed, and to activate it, we're going to click on this Activate button and wait for this plugin to activate. The plugin has been activated, and as you can see, it's been added over here. The Sitekit option we can see over here, and we are here in the dashboard. And in this section, we can set up Sitekit. So if we read over here, it says, get insights on how people find your site, as well as how to improve and monetize your site's content directly in your WordPress dashboard. So that is exactly what we want. Here we can see there's a checkbox. It says, connect Google Analytics as part of your setup. Activate Google Analytics to track how much traffic you're getting and how people navigate your site. Now, as a website owner, you know how important it is for you to track your traffic. So we want to set up Google Analytics as a part of our setup. We are going to put a check mark over here, and then we are going to click on this button that says sign in with Google. Now, as soon as we click on this button, it's going to redirect us to this page where we will be asked to choose an account to continue with Sitekit. Now, here you are going to see all your accounts. If you don't see it, you can click on use another account and log in with your Google credentials. So we are going to choose an account. And over here, we're going to click on continue. Now, if you have previously given some access to Sitekit, you're going to see there are some services. So we previously gave access to some services. That's why we're not seeing those services here. But we're going to click on these 7 services so we can see what these are. These are see and download your Google Analytics data, view your Google Tag Manager container and its subcomponents, view and manage Search Console data for your verified sites, and manage this list of sites and domains you control. Here are some other data that Google Sitekit has access to. But if you're doing this for the first time, you're going to see some checkboxes. So choose the services you want to give Google Sitekit access to, or you can select all of those. Okay, now we're going to click on Done, and then we're going to click on the Continue button. And now we have 4 steps. First, we have to verify our site ownership. So this is our site name. Now this will add verification tokens to our site's HTML code. This happens automatically. And once this is done, we will move on to the step 2. We can turn on the metrics in our dashboard. So we are going to click on Allow. Then also we can set up Search Console. So this will allow you to see how people find your site on Google search and have Google add your site to the Search Console for you and connect it to Sitekit. So we are going to click on Setup. And finally, we are going to set up Google Analytics. We're going to click on Next. And this will bring us back to our WordPress admin dashboard. And here we can see the analytics. Here we have to choose an account. After we select the Google Analytics services, we can set up a new property. So previously we used another site to test this out. That's why it's showing up my test site. But if you're doing this for the first time, all of your property web stream data will be already set up. So what we're going to do is click on set up a new property just for this site. If you already see the property with your site name over here, no need to do this. We're going to click on set up new property. And for web data stream, we are also going to choose set up a new web data stream. We're going to have this enable enhanced measurements and click on complete setup. And here it might ask you additional permissions required. You'll need to grant site access permission to create a new analytics property on your behalf. So previously we had to create these properties manually, but this can be done automatically for you. So if we click on proceed, we are going to choose our account. And we are going to click on continue. And click on continue again. This will edit the Google Analytics management. And it's going to load up again with a new property. So this is our site URL. And now it will also have a new web data stream. After doing all that, you will be connected with Google Analytics. Congratulations. So here you can already see we have the analytics working. Here it says gathering data. So if you don't see the data right away, that's completely fine because it takes some time to load up the data. And here we can see the traffic over the last 28 days. Here we can take a look at our content. Currently, we don't have any contents or queries, so the data isn't being shown. And also, since it's just connected, it's gathering data and it will take time to show us the real live data. Here we can see how the visitors experience our site. And down here, we can connect to AdSense. If you want to connect to AdSense, it's actually very simple. Just click on Connect Now and follow the on-screen process to connect your AdSense to your website. So these are the 4 things that we are getting: the traffic, the content, the speed of our site, and you can see that we are seeing the data right now from here. We can check the speed for mobile and desktop. We can also take a look at the monetization. Of course, right now AdSense isn't connected, so we are not seeing this data. Great, perfect. Now, if we go to the settings by clicking over here, we can connect more services such as Ads, AdSense, Reader Revenue Manager, Sign in with Google, and also Tag Manager. You can also add these services just from here very easily. And from the admin settings, here you can enable the consent mode. Here you can take a look at the visitor groups, take a look at your plugin status. You can also reset SiteKit by clicking over here and reconnect your site. And that's about it. That is how you can use Google SiteKit on your WordPress website and set up Search Console Analytics, page speed insights, and monitor how your website is being experienced by your visitors. So that's the end of this tutorial. We hope that it was helpful for you. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos such as this one. So thank you for watching. See you next time.